This week on Sportsman TV, Venice, Louisiana, the ultimate sportsman's paradise. Come on, go with us.
Enjoying one of Venice's fine treasures. You're on a catfish hunt. It's like looking for buried treasure. You never know what's going to show up. That's the cool thing about fishing here. One cast, you catch a freshwater fish. The next cast, right down the bank we were catching redfish. Now we're catfishing right here. That's a fish alarm. You hear it going off? Thousands of them under us. Trout blowing up right there on shrimp. Look, shrimp jumping out of the water. It did look like trout on the. How about that? It's just everything going down at once. I bet it's a catfish.
Yeah.
It's kind of. Nope.
Oh, check this out.
It's a bowfish.
Got two. Oh, I lost one.
Oh, you lost one on the bottom?
Yeah.
Was it a catfish?
I had two.
How about
Maybe
that?
a catfish too. Like you said, there's everything around here.
That's basically a saltwater fish turned freshwater fish. It's a subspecies of a striper, but the river's full of them from one end of it to the other. Could I talk you out a couple of those? That's the two. That was the exact two pieces I would have picked out. Big old blue crab. See there, I'll teach him to get that. I didn't mean to do that. It's just, I didn't mean for it to get close to you. It looked like I tried to throw it, kind of like it did with that hook a while ago.
Yeah.
Like it tried to go in my neck. Oh, how did that happen?
Check that out.
That's how you catch up right there, Jared. You just catch them two at a time. It's a catfish. Surely that's not what a little channel cat. What hadn't bit me the whole time?
I agree, the other one was definitely bigger.
Yeah. But that's a nice eating size. A little channel cat. A little leech on his. I thought I was hung, and then it came loose. And it had a redfish.
That's a good one.
I was hung in something trying to get it out, and all of a sudden, tiny hint of blue. Basically we're just fishing dead shrimp on the bottom. We're using jig heads, just enough weight to get it down there. And again, everything eats shrimp. We've caught a little bit of everything. You don't know what's next. Like you don't know what you can't really say, well, guaranteed what the next fish is going to be. Could be a big black drum. There's no telling. A sheep's head.
Fine table fare right there. A little fiddler. There's somebody out there mad right now. Can't believe I did that.
I mean, you know, I can remember one year in February when the river stayed low in February and the trout fishing was insane inside, you know, in February. It all depends on what the Mississippi River, the fishing here is always good. It's just when the river's higher, it seems like, you know, you have to get out away from some of that, you know, high water. Yeah, like do you watch the New Orleans gauge? Is that where you keep up with?
Yeah, that's normal where it is, the port up in New Orleans. They keep it pretty well updated.
What is that? This will be a new one. This will be something that I've never caught before. It's half cottonmouth, half fish. A conger eel. With a blue crab
And
on the
a
back.
crab.
I got a monster eel and a blue crab on the back. Just trying to feed the family, you know, doubling up. Boy, those things are good pickled, aren't they? I'm gonna let the guide handle this. You know what? I don't have any fear of him, but what if it's a damn electric eel?
Yeah.
Pull him up so we can see.
Yeah, get him on up in the boat. I mean, could you imagine the size lemon fish you could catch on that? I mean,
Yeah.
that's a bull eel right there.
That'd definitely be a good one. Ooh, you didn't like that, huh?
Could you say?
Oh yeah.
That's a nice size eel right there.
I'm just gonna let him
Just
work his way into the little.
Yeah. Whatever you need to do there, Cap. I'm not sure that I'm qualified to handle an eel. How about that? Now how many? Catfish, eel, blue crab.
And whatever this is. Baby cat.
A baby cat. But it's a freshwater cat. It's a big one too. That's a keeper. Well, we don't know if it's a redfish yet, Jared. There's no telling what it is.
I got 20-pound
Yeah, I
leader
lightened up
that.
on it. It's a great big redfish. I've seen it. Like it's a bull. It's not a.
Think we're gonna have to chase him down?
Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Let me just see if I'm gonna try to hold him just for a second. Hey, man, I wouldn't put much pressure on it, but I thought he was just gonna stop.
They're pretty angry here.
You see that bull out there, don't you? That's where he's at. Yep. Yeah, it's a bass. It's a big bass. Magnum green trout right there.
Taking care of the babies for you.
Now, I wouldn't have thought that.
How's it go?
Looks like an alligator out there. Got old mama redfish out there, now everything's showing up. How about that? One place in the country that is a fish I would not want to be. I would not want to be that fish here. I find that where saltwater fish and freshwater fish mix, the freshwater fish gets it on the chin. They don't stand a chance.
Saw the bait that just crashed in front of him?
mean, you know, this is the deal. I have plenty of fish right now, so I don't, and I'll be honest with you, I freeze a few fish, but not many. I like mine fresh out the pond, so until I eat up the ones I have now, then I'll come back. And the great thing about it is we live in such a great area where a mess of fish is not hard to come by. You know, whether it's bass or sac-a-lait or bluegill or catfish or redfish or trout or...
I will keep you doing that, and then I'll catch them all for you. You're getting angry, I'll tell you that. That was a good one.
Yeah, those are perfect, perfect, perfect.
Oh, we got just dead shrimp on a popping cork. We're about 18 inches down.
Well, basically, you know, the river's low right now, and then the tide's falling. Is it the bottom of the, it's not quite the bottom of the low tide? Not quite bottom of low tide right now, and the river's low, and then we've got that northwest wind, you know, helping push everything out in all this area, you know, that typically those fish would be scattered out in. Now they're sucked into this drainage. So, you know, that helps. That just sucks all the bait fish in there and all the predator fish together. And anytime you have competition, you know, it just seems to make everything more aggressive. That wouldn't bite, that was grass there, but. The mighty green trout, they loaded in there. Now that Mama Red's out there, they can get their head out of the grass. I think I caught me a keeper. Pretty redfish. Kind of flavored up like I like them. Got lots of spots. Little threes.
How's it go?
Only got two on that side.
Oh, look.
Stingray. Stingray. We finished the slam now. I know that I've not seen him yet, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh yeah, it's a good eating size too. Pretty, look, something's bit his tail off. How about that? Everything in here is gimped up.
Well, he's trying. So this one don't have one.
Somebody's
bit
cut
him
it
off.
and made him harmless.
But normally it's about right where it's bit off at. Starts right there. Somebody nubbed him.
Now he's like a little pet. I mean, you keep him as a pet now.
I know you couldn't ask for a better one to catch than that.
I know, you caught like the one. That's probably, yeah, wonder who did that. He says he fishes in here a lot. Probably every stingray in here is like that. Little nubbin. Oh, he's foul hooked? No, he's not foul hooked. That's what I've been looking for all day right there. And I'll be honest with you, that right there, I see that a lot with freshwater fish in a brackish water area. I guess crabs do that. I see that on a lot of, more so on freshwater fish than on freshwater fish. Got a hard way to go. From the bottom, he's got all those saltwater fish to deal with. From the top, he's got all them coon asses to deal with. It just ain't, you know, it's a dead end road for him. I'm just gonna tell you right now. He's taking it on both ends. You see what I'm saying? You see him? I feel great. I feel like I just did a line of cocaine, you know what I'm saying? I'm freaking jacked up. I don't know what does that, you know, what causes that. I'm using that cocaine reference. You know, I read a deal that said you would stand a better chance if you ran into a saber tooth if you were jacked up on cocaine, so I'm like, right there, but I don't know where he is. Right there, Jared, right there. Right there, I don't know.
We're gonna go this way.
Okay.
We're gonna try and walk that point. Get behind them bushes so when we walk towards them, they can't see us. Yeah.
I see them there now.
Just once we start getting a little bit closer, we're gonna try and get a little more quiet.
Oh, okay.
But if something happens, just start raining down on them.
Oh, they're gonna get shot at. We got 2 swamp monsters right out there in front of us, about.
75.
Oh no, they probably 100 yards now.
75 to 100 yards, yeah.
Yeah. We're getting closer.
You want to stop?
We actually spotted them from 400 or 500 yards down another deal. I just go right behind you, however you want to go.
Just start watching and stuff on there. I mean, the wind's blowing way hard into where they're not really.
Of course, they don't see very good. So. You see them, Jerry? I'm planning on killing them both. I'm gonna get on up as long as I can keep going. I just ease on up a little bit. The one facing me, the one on the left.
Behind the bird. Don't hope you drive.
I think he's done. It's a lot harder. That's the reason we were able to get so close. It was bad in there. Once we got out there where there's nothing growing at, it's just silt. You hitting them. Kind of liking this little old jewel. I'll get tiny.
Huh?
I'll get the little one.
What was the idea there?
To kill both of them. We killed them both.
What was the plan though? What happened? We saw one run, right?
Yeah, well, we saw 2 on the other side, but these 2, we had come to look for these 2. We'd seen them from a distance. And when we pulled up there to stop, Kevin got out to come up to see if he could see where these were. And 2 ran across in front of us, couldn't get a shot. These 2 didn't run off, they stayed, so we made a circle. And we came through this muck and we crawled right up on them. I hope you've enjoyed the ultimate sportsman experience like we have today. Join us here next time on Sportsman TV.